Yo, 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 what is up, Facebook and YouTube family? This is your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hastu Sapapa. Currently here doing readings, changed it over to like element readings. Just finished the air signs. Let's get into fire. 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 All right, I hope you all are doing amazingly well. But uh yeah, let's get into your energy. Yeah. All right, divine forces of unconditional love, light, peace, wealth, health, prosperity, and everything good, lovely, and wonderful. What does your fire signs need to know for their highest good at this time? Thank you so much for clear and accurate messages that speak to our core and confirms to us anything that we've been receiving for you. As you know, tarot readings should basically just be confirmation. Things that you already know and feel, and just hearing them externally from someone else just give you the confidence to know that you're on the right path. Yeah. All right, so what's the main character energy for our fire signs? My beloved spirit, the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. Ooh, okay. So fire signs, you need to rest and rejuvenate, okay? Because there have possibly been some deception and envy going on. Okay, could have been some deception and envies going on around you. Um, you may I feel like this is more of an external energy, not okay. Let's get cards to clarify this. I don't feel like it's like you deceiving yourself of your power. Um, Look at that mental conflict. We got a lot of air. Got a lot of air going on. Okay, and we know that with fire, if it needs oxygen, to keep burning. Um, and I feel like there's a lot of flames, because air can blow out a fire, right? If it's lighting a candle, but at the same time, it feeds the flame when there's a huge fire. And I feel like there's possibly been a huge fire going on. Okay. And this could be an internal energy, a lot of fire going within you, um, of deception and envy. And then look at here, we got the Temperance card, which is a Sagittarius card. Okay, mental conflict. This is you see a head within the head. You know, just kind of like overthinking a lot of things. I'm not really sure which way to go. There's like just a lot, and that's the reason why spirit had to come in, right, to help bring about a balance, because you just in your head been in your head, honey, hunty, like cray. Okay, so the Temperance card has patience on it, and even this card has patience on it. So this is the Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning, and that's about where you're investing your time. And then and that's a seven, right? And then we have another seven here with the Triumph card. And this is the Chariot card, moving forward with willpower and determination. All right. So, again, Spirit is helping you um, to rest. It's telling you to rest. Um, I feel like you're doing the self reflection, um, doing the introspection that you needed to do. And you may be seeing within yourself, you know, realizing, maybe coming to awareness of maybe deception and envy within you, and how you see other people and how you see the world, and how you've been, and that's just an insecurity. Maybe you're becoming knowledgeable of an insecurity that you've been experiencing. Um, and the mental conflict card can be about no communication, but it could also be about not wanting to see the truth, right? Um, and so again, maybe you're overcoming that and you're really seeing the truth of yourself as and possibly forget seeing, okay, well, that's why my life hadn't been going the way I wanted it to go. And with the patience card, you're learning to have patience with yourself, you're learning to forgive yourself, be gentle with yourself throughout this time of revelation. And patience and planning with the seven, you're planning, you have, with this patience that you've taken out to really do the introspection that you need, now you're planning more consciously and with more integrity, how you want to move forward in your life. And that's the reason why we have that chariot card here. Triumph, moving forward with willpower and determination, because this is just the way the cookie crumbles in regards to your destiny. This is the wheel of fortune, um, your life purpose. This is everything that you've been through. Don't be hard on yourself, because it was what was needed to teach the lesson that you needed to learn. You know, um, Sometimes we got to keep bumping our heads until we figure out, okay, I need to start paying a little bit more attention to what's going on, because you know things are not going the way it needs to go. So I need to get, wow. And this is the oracle card I pulled out. It's 11, which is a portal, a gateway, and it says here sacred scar. And remember, you did have a lot of air energy, a lot of swords. You didn't cut yourself. You're injuring yourself with all this thinking. Um, because maybe, like I said, you injured yourself with all this thinking because you were realizing that the issue possibly could have been you in a lot of situations in your life. Or in, So let's get into the clarifiers for um, this mental conflict energy, not wanting to see the truth. So we have sacrifice here. And I believe the sacrifice card is the hangman card. But I want to double check that and clarify. But if it is the hangman card, it definitely speaks of, being halted, growth being stunted. Yep, it is a hangman. Um, and perhaps your growth was stunted because of this unbeknownst energy of deception and envy that you have been operating in. And and maybe that's the way you've been operating because you were in survival mode. Maybe it's all that all that you saw from parents or from friends, or just felt like that's the way you had to be to survive in this world. And then we have her positive movement forward. You're coming to awareness of that with this Four of Swords here as you do the introspection. You're coming into awareness of that, and that is giving you that positive movement forward, which is perhaps releasing some financial restraints that you may have been experiencing because we have financial and material changes going on here. So that is putting you on the right track to you know getting to stepping into your power again, but with integrity, because we have the strength card here and we also have intuition, which is a high priestess card. um and then we have the I think the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, the conflict, defeat, obstacle, and challenges. You see now internally that you know um see what was causing the mental conflict, the defeated energy, why you may have experienced so many obstacles and challenges in your life. Your ancestors here, as we clarified this Temperance card. sees this work that you've done to really look within and stop pointing the finger and blaming everyone else. And now they're stepping in to help, you know, soothe you, because we know once we realize that, okay, I've been running away from the true issue, which was me, and wanted to blame everybody else. And once we really face that, once we really look at the man in the mirror, it can be a harsh reality. But Spirit is saying, it's okay. That's just part of life. You're human. You're going to make mistakes. But you should be proud of yourself that you took the time and and built up enough courage to really see the truth, to recognize your faults and be willing to do the work to change it. So as we clarify this temperance card, we have reward and recognition, hope. Spirit is blessing you. I'm very proud of you, fire signs. You're doing the work, right? The hope card. Let's see which one is that? 17. What is 17? Because this deck is a little different. It's the star card. It's the healing card. Recognition and reward for doing the healing work, the tough work of seeing yourself, seeing that you have been operating in your shadow self in a low vibrational energy. Recognizing that and taking accountability. It's not easy. It's not easy. But you did that. You did that. And Spirit is so proud of you. And that's the reason why you are getting, again, this, why those obstacles are removing itself. That's the reason why you don't have that, why you are beginning to feel this hope and are no longer in this defeated energy. Because you're feeling defeated because it's like you got obstacles at every corner, but it's you realize that you are creating your own obstacles, right? And so in this, you're now being rewarded again. Now you have hope that in knowing hope that in knowing that your wishes can be fulfilled. You've got that healing. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here, which says passion ignited. Okay, so you're more excited about life again. We have movement, choices, and decision. And then the next card after that is the Wisdom card, which is the Hierophant card. So this passion is ignited, which is helping you to make, movement, choices, and decisions with wisdom now. Like I said, with integrity, right? And then we have the Four of Wands, which is the foundation and achievements card. So that could be either moving, getting married, rectifying a marriage. Like I said, you're accepting your issue, your part in it, and why things weren't going right. And now that you realize what the true issue was, now the marriage can heal, right? Or now you really see, maybe perhaps that it was the other person, and have the courage to walk away and just find that and create that firm foundation within yourself. And so we have patience and planning and triumph. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe it was a marriage and now you're have the patience to plan things out and take the right steps toward healing a marriage or a union. And this could also be union within self, healing, finding that balance within self, within your divine masculine and feminine energy, and knowing, because before you were probably operating more from a masculine, logical place, had making head over heart decisions, but now you are balanced in that, right? So clarifying the patience and planning and the triumph chariot card, we have light, the sun card, which also speaks of healing, enlightenment, that youthful vibrance, think I said everything. It was something else I wanted to say about the sun card, but it's healing. Bringing the healing. It's healing that energy of being trapped in fear, right? Because we have the Eight of Swords, spirit disruption here. It was a spirit intervention. And this time you were able to receive that. You were able to hear spirit and do what was needed to be done, because spirit may have been talking to you this whole time, trying to get you to go in the right direction. But we have free will, and before, you probably ignored spirit or just couldn't hear him because of all of the mental conflict going on. But you've cleared that out. And then we have, look at that, Six of Wands, the victory and success card. And then the heart chakra, we had victory and success and healing your heart chakra. And now you're stepping into a very fertile time in your life, as we have the Empress card here. You're stepping into a very nurturing um, part, or time in your life. Really, again, like I said, activating that divine feminine energy within you, so you're now operating in a more balanced way, and seeing that it's not, being nurturing and spiritual and things like that doesn't make, I heard someone say before, it doesn't, some men may feel like being spiritual makes you gay, or expressing your emotions make, like, that's way the distorted masculine energy feels. But you're healing that distorted masculine energy within you, whether male or female, because we have both energies within us. The left side represents the feminine, the right side represents the masculine. And it's about merging those two energies. True marriage is about merging those energies within you. Excuse me. And once that balance happens, then, external marriage should happen. Because as you merge those two energy, you raise your vibration, and then you will attract your mate. You will attract someone that is equally yoked with you. But when you're out of balance and you try to come in union with someone else, it's just asking for trouble, you know. Um, so let's get into the sacred scar energy 11, this portal, this gateway that has opened up now that you have done face your fears and did the hard work. It says your inner and outer scars are marks of your soul's courage. Didn't I say it takes a lot of courage to do that? They are signs of strength and survival. And I say you were in that survival mode. I said that. Of your willingness to be alive. The sacred scar speaks of that which once caused pain being transformed into higher knowledge and inner power. Trauma can trauma shall be transformed through spiritual initiation, leading you from woundedness to wisdom. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Didn't I say that? You can trust your healing process, and in the hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. It says you can trust your healing process, and in trust the healing process and in the hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. You are strong and you shall flourish on all levels. Some experiences are hard to weather. Even when our intentions is to trust, going through a challenging time is likely to give rise to suffering. Consider the mother eagle raising her precious eaglets in the sanctuary of a meticulously padded and fiercely defended nest. They know safety and comfort until one day the mother who provided uneasing nurturance abruptly pushes them out of the nest and into the air. She knows this is how they will learn that they can fly. For the eaglet, there is not yet any such knowledge. Disoriented and disturbed, but eventually innate instinct overtakes confusion. And those brave little eaglets begin to flap their fledgling wings during the plummet from the nest. They have learned the purpose of the tough lesson and grown. The trauma of disruption became their initiation into power. You don't have to enjoy the process of growth, but you can't always trust it. Trust it has your best interests at heart. However, do not confuse negative, especially traumatic experiences as something Spirit has inflicted upon you. Spirit would love your growth to happen in the most joyful and peaceful ways possible. As your relationship to Spirit heals and strengthens, this can be the way you grow more often than not. However, Spirit also knows that sometimes we are to move through intense experiences before we can gain access to the light. Didn't I say that? I was like, Spirit was trying to talk to you, talk to you, but you wasn't listening. So they had to keep turning up that fire signs. Had to keep turning up that fire and bringing all this air in, fan them flames until he's like, God damn it, I'm tired. Wait a minute, hold up. Something like that. You know where I'm going with it. Those experiences can teach us things only those who have truly suffered and brought their suffering to consciousness and healing can know. The lessons learned include compassion, wisdom, strength, fearlessness, faith in spirit and in humanity, and the recognition of challenges of awakening whilst having trust in the ultimate power of the light. Such a soul becomes one truly badass and divine human being, a powerful healer and a light bearer in this world. The Oracle of Sacred Scar lets you know that your greatest struggles are the pathway to your potential. You are not being punished. Those circumstances have not been imposed upon you by Spirit, but Spirit will work with you to free you of negativities and bring you into the light, stimulating the sacred alchemical wisdom within your heart that knows how to distill goodness, grace, and healing from even the most terrible experiences. If you are deep in suffering now, know that Spirit is with you, loving you, and bringing you this oracle. You shall heal. Star card and the sun card, right? And the Temperance card. All speak of healing for me. Do not give up. Proceed until you are exactly where you most want to be. You have the inner spirit to ensure even a negative experience will only cause positive growth in your life. The healing process. Place your hand at your heart. Take a deep and calming breath in and out. Repeat 3 times. Read or say the following aloud if possible. I am a divine soul on a sacred journey. The wounds that are healing are where the light is most active within me. When pain gets my attention, it is the divine wisdom within asking me to notice and learn something helpful and compassionate. My scars are signs of wisdom gained. The light can and will assist me in transforming even the most difficult struggles into holy paths of grace. Healing shall manifest completely, generously, and lovingly, according to divine timing for the spiritual benefit of all beings. I am grateful, strong, and blessed. Rest and reflect. Ain't that rest and rejuvenate card? Rest and reflect. Are there issues you believe cannot heal? Can you hand them over to Spirit with belief they can and will be healed? Come on. Come on. Repeat the above statement if you feel it will help you anchor confidence and trust in your heart and mind. Ground, replenish, and hydrate yourself. You have completed your healing process. That's what I have for you, family. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time, peace.